guys, happy Monday. I guess I should say happy Memorial Day. I hope that you had a great weekend and that if you have today off that you're able to enjoy yourself a little bit and have a nice long weekend. I'm going to be sharing my home fragrance empties for the month of May already. I swear May has just flown by like crazy. So I have quite a number of things to show you guys here. I'm really making an effort to go through a lot of my stash before I purchase any more candles going forward. I've kind of become a little bit overwhelmed with my collection, and I actually just pulled a bunch of candles for a yard sale that I'm going to be participating in next month with a couple of other family members. So I will show you guys the candles that I'm going to be trying to sell in that yard/garage sale. And I'll have that up for you probably in the next week or so. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and share with you the candles and wax melts that I finished for this month. I'll let you know whether I would repurchase them or if they're just going to be kind of like, done with going forward. I have found that my tastes are changing. Like the older I get, I'm still like always like a bakery lover for the most part, but I am starting to like branch out into like some florals and some fruitier scents. So you will actually see that here in these empties, which is great because I think anytime that you can expand your horizons, that's a good thing, right? First thing I wanted to show you is this Aqueous Sandalwood Vanilla Candle. And most of you are not going to recognize this because typically this glass is brown, and it was. But what happened is the very first time that I cleaned one of these out, it was the Boardwalk one that I finished. I went to go clean the wax out and just scrub the inside, get all the wax off. I noticed that the brown came off. So it's basically just like, I think, spray painted inside of the candle. It's not on the outside of the glass. The actual brown is painted on the inside. So I went ahead and soaked it and just removed all of that brown color, and I'm left with a beautiful, thick, clear glass. The first one that I cleaned out, I'm using in my bathroom to put my Clarisonic brush in. Because these are so nice and heavy, they're really sturdy. So they're great to reuse for things like makeup brushes, or, you could put Q-tips in here, cotton balls, any number of things. It's just a really nice, sturdy, beautiful glass. So if you have any of these Aqueous candles and you want to keep them and you don't like the brown, just clean it out because I actually like it better like this. Okay, this is Apricot Blackberry from Swan Creek. I really like this one. It's a very fruity, just summery, just fun scent. I did do an in-depth review of this if you're curious. I'll try to remember to link videos down below of reviews that I've done of these because I don't want to get into in-depth reviews. But overall, I'm happy with the performance of this one. Soy wax does always leave just a little bit of a residue. I'm okay with that. I really happen to like Swan Creek candles. I find the throw of them for this size, by the way, this is the 12 ounce. I find the throw to be amazing. There was a little bit of soot that happened towards the end, but it wasn't until the very end. And the candle just extinguished itself. There is still a little bit of wax left down here, but there's not much fragrance left in this, so I didn't bother melting it or anything. But this will be a repurchase for me, just not again this year because I'm trying to review new things for you guys. But for next year, I think I'd definitely consider picking this one up again. I finished a Goose Creek Peanut Butter Sugar. The wax in this is a little bit wonky because I had it in a hurricane and it sort of sat wonky in there. Peanut Butter Sugar is one of my all-time favorites from Goose Creek. I do have an in-depth review of this that I will link down below for you. This was part of my candle roulette for the second part of May that I participated in. This was also, I'm in a Facebook group, and one of the sub groups or activities that we're doing is trying to finish up some of our stash, and we picked a brown candle for the second part of May. So I had two that I wanted to burn, so I went ahead and did these two. But Peanut Butter Sugar is great. This was much stronger than my other 3-wick tumbler that I had. So I have one more left, and I'm hoping that one throws really well. Going forward with Goose Creek, I think I'm going to mostly stick with the melts, only because I find that the paraffin wax does great for the first half of the candle, and then it just kind of futzes out for me. I know that's not the norm with Goose Creek, but you know, most people have really positive experience like the whole way down with most of their candles. Maybe I'll do like their medium jars. I don't know. I really like their wax melts, and I like the fragrances that they have, but I find that the candles tend to like just kind of futz out during like the halfway point. So this one did well the whole way down. Maybe I'd grab this one again, but like I said, the first one wasn't as great as this one. So there's some inconsistency there for me that I don't really care for. Another Swan Creek in Raspberry Creme. I love this one. My friend Jennifer told me I had to get this one for like several months, and I did. I did do an in-depth review of this as well, so I will link that down below. It's beautiful. It's just a creamy raspberry cotton candy type scent. It's delicious, and I love it. Performance, again, just right towards the end, there was a little bit of sooting that happened, but it's really like at the very end when the candle is like dying. And I think it's because it like runs out of wax, and it just, you know, like it's just wick for a little bit. And it does do a little bit of smoking when that happens. So I just need to be better about blowing them out when they get to this point. Another Swan Creek. This is Pink Marshmallow Frosting. This was part of my first half of May candle challenge with the candle roulette. This one is really good. It did get it in the discontinued pile. I don't think I would personally repurchase it again because A, it's discontinued, and B, it was a good scent, but it's kind of sweet, and like it is like a pink frosting. Like it's just really sweet, like sugary sweet. I know that pink is a color, but like if pink had a smell, it would smell like this. Honestly, that's the best way I can explain it. By the way, here are the jars that the Goose Creek candles come with. So I'm going to clean these out, and I'm actually going to reuse these for probably some floral arrangements or something. So, oh, sadness here. This is my Light My Soy cake fragrance. You'll notice that it's only halfway burned because I put it in my melter for the second half because I wanted it to like last longer. So I had this in my candle crock for about 5 or 6 days after I burned it to the halfway point. Cake is one of my all-time favorite fragrances, but Light My Soy is no longer in business, so that's a bummer. But yeah, if they were still in business, you guys know I'd be repurchasing this like time and time again. Another Light My Soy candle that just lived its entire life in my candle crock is their German chocolate cake. This smelled like a true German chocolate cake. I had this in my candle crock, I want to say for 8 days straight. It was amazing the entire 8 days. So yeah, you can see that it was in the candle crock because the wicks are like all over the place. But I loved it. I just had it going 24 hours a day for like a week, and it was wonderful. I'm going to miss this. This was my last German chocolate cake, but you know, I don't want to just like hold on to candles just for the sake of hoarding them. I'd like to be able to enjoy them. And I do find that over time with soy wax in melt form, the fragrance tends to dissipate after about a year or so. So you want to use those melts up. Candle form, I think you can get away a couple years, but once the fragrance starts to like dissipate out of the soy wax, it's just, you know, you basically wasted the candle if you didn't burn it. So I am choosing to burn what's left of Light My Soy and enjoy it, and then find new things to replace them. So more soy from Swan Creek. Vanilla Pound Cake. I love this, and I've already purchased the full size of this. Man, this smells good. This is basically my replacement for, not this one, for cake. They're extremely similar, so if you loved Light My Soy's cake, you need to try Vanilla Pound Cake. I also did a review of this candle, so I will link that down below for you. And now let's get into, oh wait, finish this too. This is a Cuban tobacco spice from Skeleton Candles. They sent me this for a review, so it smelled good. I had this going in Stella's bathroom, and it was just a really sweet, spicy tobacco scent. It's not what I normally gravitate towards, but it was beautiful, and I really liked it. So I did do like a review / haul on skeleton candles. I'll try to remember to link that one down below as well. Okay, so let's go with the wax melts now. These two are not quite finished yet, but they will be by May 31st. I'm actually recording this on a Thursday, so it's not even Monday right now. I'm pre-recording, but these will be done by then. It's Sugar Cookie from Scentsy. I will repurchase this. I love it. And Sugared Lavender Twist from Better Homes and Gardens. You guys are going to be shocked, but I don't think I'm going to repurchase this going forward. I'm just kind of over the smell. I'm melting what I have, and then I'm going to be done with it. So, but if you like the Aqualina pink sugar type scent, the perfume, you'll like this. It does have a lavender note in it, but it's mostly that like pink sugar type scent. And Sugar Cookie from Scentsy just smells like a sugar cookie. Pink Velvet from Sensationals. I have quite a number of backups of this, but I won't be repurchasing it again in the future because I think I'll be over it by the time that I get through my backups. But it's yummy. It's like just sweetness. I mean, that's really the best way to describe it. It's good, but it's just pure sweetness. This I will always repurchase. It's Vanilla Cookie Crunch. I just buy this bad boy in the 12 pack here, and I mix Vanilla Cookie Crunch with just about everything. I'm actually out of it right now, so Stella and I are going to be heading to Walmart probably later on today, and I'm going to pick up a couple more packs of that. Lemon Squares from Ebates. This smells like lemon bars. I like to actually mix it with Vanilla Cookie Crunch. It smells good. I still have a couple cubes left. A couple clamshells, I mean, and I don't think I'll repurchase it going forward because, you know, there's other things to try. But if you've never tried it, it does smell like lemon bars. It smells really good. It's also a great match with this. Okay, Kringle. This is the Espresso Crema. Okay, you guys, I know that I'm probably going to get a thumbs down from like a Kringle lover out there, but just the brand was so disappointing to me overall. I love their packaging. I love their images that they use, but their candles and their wax melts now are total duds for me, you guys. I had this melting in my kitchen. I had 2 cubes in one warmer and then 2 plus like the inside middle part that was filled with wax in another warmer downstairs. So one warmer is in my laundry room, one is in my kitchen. Those 2 rooms are right next to each other. I could barely smell this. Like, barely smell this. I was so disappointed. Coffee scents are normally so strong, especially espresso. It smells amazing on cold sniff. I just had such high hopes for this, but I will never do melts from Kringle, and I will probably never purchase candles from Kringle again. If I can find the Kringle candles at like Home Goods for like a good deal, I might grab them, but only because I like the jars. I reuse the jars for other things around the house. They have beautiful jars, but the candles themselves, no. So I'm sorry if you really like them, but I just had such high expectations for the price that they charge, and I was completely let down. Pink Haze from Scentsy will be a repurchase for me probably at some point. It's another like pink sugar type scent. It's soft. This is softer than the Sugared Lavender Twist. This has kind of a sharpness to it because of the lavender that's in there. This is softer, prettier, a little bit even more girly, I think, than the Sugared Lavender Twist. I really like this one a lot. But I do still have a couple backups, so it'll be a while before I would want to repurchase that. Ginger Nectarine Herbal Melts from Swan Creek. This was a free gift with my last order. It was good, but I would never purchase it, I don't think. It's just not my type of fragrance. It doesn't really smell like a whole lot of ginger. It smells more like nectarine, like peachy type scent. It's good, but you know, I enjoyed it while I had it. Another Lemon Squares from Ebates. And then the last thing, right? Is that last? Yeah. Last thing I have is a Ashland French macaroon. I think it's supposed to be a macaron, but they say macaroon with 2 O's. So the Macaron Awareness Society, which likes to comment on my videos from time to time. It's Michael's that made the mistake, not me. But yeah, this is good. I still have a few backups of it. If they ever came out with this again, I would think about purchasing it again in the future. It's basically an almond cream type fragrance. It's really nice. It's good to mix with other fragrances. Like I like to mix it with the pink velvet. I like to mix this with the lemon squares. I even like to mix it with pink haze. So it's a good mixer one. And yeah, this was a big deal when it first came out, and a lot of people like were searching for it. I think it's discontinued now. Don't quote me, but I have a few left and I'll enjoy them. But I don't know that I'll be able to find them again in the future. We'll see. Maybe they'll re-release them. But that's it. Those are my empties for home fragrance for the month of May. Again, I'll try to remember to link everything that I have in-depth reviews of down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave me any questions or comments down below. And if you are a Kringle lover, I'm sorry. I know you guys are die hard. I don't know. I had much higher expectations. So bummer, but whatever. You live, you learn, right? Okay. Have a great rest of your day. And my beauty empties for May will be up tomorrow. So yeah, take care. Bye-bye.